Claws may be one of the most busted weapon classes in Elden Ring, and I've rarely used them in my runs. So today, we're gonna fix that by beating all the major bosses in the game with only claws and seeing just how much they can shred. What in the world was that? These weapons have the benefit of one of the fastest movesets in the game, along with most of them coming with innate bleed, allowing you to get some crazy high DPS builds. But exactly how good can I make them? Let's find out. First things first, we need a starting class. And for this one, I'm starting off as the samurai for some extra dex to eventually wield the claws. But tragically, there are no starting classes with claws, so my first mission is to find a pair I can actually use before we really get moving. In pursuit of that, I talked to my new wife to get a magic riding donkey. I take that donkey over to a magic chest that takes me into the depths of Ohio. From here, it's a short run to the abandoned cave, which is an awful, stinky, rot-filled abomination. Fortunately, in the darkness of this baby rot swamp is my goal, the Venomous Fang. A pair of claws with innate poison, and my official starting weapon for this run. Now I get to do the more normal gathering stuff you see in these videos. Get a Dectus Half and Radahnn's Rancid Nut before heading back to Limgrave to get Golden Vow, and murdering a Jar Man for the Warrior Jar Shard. I also pick up a Roofie recipe, the Physic Flask, and the Axe Talisman before finishing my route with my second Dectus Half. Okay, that's the end of Limgrave. Now it's on to the Land of the Lakes. I start the rest of the gathering by getting some smithing stones off my merchant pal at the start of the wetlands. Then I grab the magical key to Hogwarts before stopping by my man EG and upgrading the snake claws a bit to +5. Nearby there's also the Hoarfrost Stomp Ashawar, which will let me put a cold affinity on my weapons before I get the wet blade from Hogwarts. With all that done, I can talk to my wife to take another magical teleportation to Round Table Hold to set up the cold claws and the Golden Vow Ash of War. And with that, I am officially ready for my first mainline boss. We got Cold Venomous Fang +5, got some Golden Vow, Sword Seal. That's about it for now. Pretty basic little starter build here. We'll see how it does. Frames. Looks okay. Nothing happened. What's a charge attack look like with these? Probably not worth it. It doesn't look awful. And actually, they do have a crit boost. Damn. And they're only +5. I usually come in here a little over leveled for shits and gigs. Stop. Chill. Oh my god. He's dodging. Do I not get under that technically? Woo, 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 woo. Alright. That's pretty fucking free. Yeah, okay. Claws initially look pretty good, brothers. With access to Stormveil, I can now go through the back entrance to grab the hook claws. These are a little more normal as they come with innate bleed, which is the standard for all the claws besides my first pickup, the Venomous Fang. Going this way, I can also go ahead and grab the Claw Talisman, which buffs jumping attacks before arriving at Godric. But I'm not planning on fighting him quite yet. First, I need to upgrade my new claws. To do that, I go to the Crystal Tunnel in Liurnia and beat the brakes off a blue man with an atrocious haircut for the Smithing Stone Bell Bearing, which I promptly used to upgrade my new hook claws before making them frosty cold. Now I just need to fill my new talisman pouch. For that, I go to the High Road Cave, located at the bottom of a ravine. In here, there is a large stone man with very weak ankles, a prime target for a rat. After laying him flat and yanking his heart from its rocky cage, I am gifted with the Blue Dancer Charm. This talisman gives a 13.5% damage buff if your equip load is 8 or lower. It offers buffs for heavier loads as well with decreasing benefits, but since claws are very light weapons, I can really take advantage of it in this run. With that done, I can level a bit of Dex and Vig and head in to face the Gooner. We got a little more of a build this time. We're gonna go Cold Hook Claws. I'm gonna pop Golden Vow and get rid of it so I can get Blue Dancer buff, then Spike Tier, Green Spill Tier. Charged R2. Not bad. Regular R2 not bad. Oh. You sneaky beaver. Get him. Get him. Holy shit. Here's another one. It's not normally not value to hit him right there, but like that wasn't even bad damage. Hold on, are we gonna be able to kill him before he finishes this? I mean, essentially, holy fuck. Brother, what level were those? 8? Oh, shit. That was fucking gross, man. Claws. Time to acquire more firepower, though. We can do better. First things first, time to bust into Altus and meet the video's quota of clapping Gillica's cheeks to get the Ritual Sword Talisman for a damage buff at full health. Next, it's into the nearby Sage's Cave. Here, I can find my next pair of claws, the Raptor Talons, as well as getting the Raptor's black feathers to buff my jump attack damage. With Altus unlocked, I can also get into the Sealed Tunnel to get the Smithing Bell Bearing 2 and upgrade these to plus 11 Cold Talons. And with that, I can finally live out my childhood dream and enter Hogwarts to phase off with a large fox dog thing. We switched to Raptor Talons for more bleed buildup. And actually, let me put on Ritual Sword here for more damage with Blue Dancer. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. I want to test my build. That's literally so not helpful, dude. I need you to, like, jump at me. Thank you. Ow. And that's pretty good for just one little damage cycle. How's the jump attack look? Pretty good. Holy shit. Oh. I didn't expect you to do that. Let me heal. Alright, one more hit. Oh, you stally little bitch. Hell yeah. Well, the damage on those talons is a little less in the hook claws. The moveset is cooler on the heavy attacks, so that's pretty neat. From here, I quick grab the Glintstone Wet Blade so I can put frost on my weapons without Hoarfrost Stomp and head up to face the Queen with the Grippas, Rennala. Right, do I get the one cycle here, I think is the big question. I am doing magic damage. Alright, here we go. Now the real test. Holy... You gonna let me do this to you? She is. Oh my god. No summons? No nothing, dude? Those are just plus 12. It's not like I got fucking maxed out weapons. Beautiful. This is going very well. With 2 Remembrance bosses dead, I can claim my 3rd Talisman pouch and begin another journey to increase my power. First, I get Impaling Thrust, which is a very good Ash of War for later. Then I drag Mr. O'Neill into a swamp and let it fart him to death since I'm too lazy to fight him. This gets me started on Millicent's quest, which involves healing her by shanking her with a needle, then stealing an arm from a castle to give to her, then beating up a white guy so she thinks I'm her friend, only for me to betray her to steal back said arm. Millicent's prosthesis is a talisman that gives 5 dex and also buffs damage for consecutive attacks, which seems useful for the spammy nature of claw attacks. With that out of the way, I can now go kill a shrimp guy to take his necklace, which lets me talk to a disguised snake lady for a little premarital hand-holding that takes me to Volcano Manor. There is other stuff to do here, but for now I simply want to run in and grab the Bloodhound's claws. I upgrade these to plus 12 and make them frosty, and they actually turn out to be the highest damage claws in my arsenal, so we'll be using them for now. After that, I level a bit more dex before heading off to kill one of the mini tree guys. This specific one happens to drop the Holy, Magic, and Lightning Tears to buff each of those elemental damages, which will be very useful throughout this run. Having now once again buffed myself quite a bit, we're off to fight the main character, Radahn. Alright, what are we doing for this fight? Cold Bloodhound Claws, because I think they have the most actual damage I can get until I get Claws of Night. Ritual Sword, Blue Dancer, Millicent's Prosthesis, Magic Tear. Bro, this shit could fuck. We vow. We get rid of that shit so we can use Blue Dancer. And now we dance. Oh my god, I'm shredding him. He still has to do the whole buffing routine. Oh. Bro, I almost didn't let him phase transition. I mean, he's not going to do much in phase 2 right here. Yeah, that's GG's, buddy. First try, easy. Oh my god. Double status claws, doesn't matter which one's broken. Claws are busted. Radahn is a pretty big influx of runes, so we juice those into decks for more damage, and also stop off in the castle to get the red hot wet blade to make fire attunements later. Just outside of the castle is Craigblade, which is also a good damage buffing Ash of War, so I nick that and take my merry ass off to the Dragon Horse Girl for more bullying. Alright, so we got Craigblade, Bloodhound Claws, Golden Vow, Ritual Sword, Blue Dancer, Millies, Magic Tier. Get him! Okay, that's slightly better. There's my bleed. Wait, is this fight almost done? Wrong button. That's disgusting. I mean, this isn't meant to be a challenge run. I'm supposed to be showing off how good claws are, but God, it just feels dirty. These poor bosses, man. Oh well, no use dwelling on it. I'm now breaking into the capital, and along the way I grab the Sacred Wetblade for holy and lightning infusions before heading in to fight Pissfree. For this fight, I make Lightning Bloodhound Claws since he's a little weaker to lightning, with the usual Ritual Sword, Blue Dancer, and Melee setup, as well as the lightning tier. You think it's gonna be any good? Let's find out. I should just be pissing damage right here. Yep. That's insane work. Oh my god. Brother. This has to be illegal. Alright, I need to heal for Ritual Shield. I'll heal again. I ain't scared. What you got? What a strafe. Can I R2 that? Oh yeah, I can. I mean, that's just melted, shitted on, cummed on, pissed on. GG's. Ah, rest in piss, my golden ghost. Time for some rat shit. Rather than fight the next boss, I take a detour into the sewers. They just call to me. Deep in the bowels of this dog-ass area is my boy Esger and his 2 dogs. They really suck to fight, but claws are OP, so I get it done without too much of an incident and am rewarded with the Lord of Blood's Exaltation. This gives a 20% damage buff if you get a bleed proc, and most of the claws have innate bleed, so this is very useful. With bleed being even better now, let's work on a build centered on that. In order to do that, I go underground via the hole killing Radahn made, and end up having to beat the shit out of myself to progress. At least I get some larval tears for my efforts. Now I get to run through some fancy underground scenery to find the Black Wetblade for blood and occult attunements. This lets me make plus 12 blood talons, which I promptly use to separate Malenia's most lost soldier in Liurnia from her life to get the winged sword insignia. Another talisman to buff multi-hits, which should be juicy here. Now I just have to respec for arcane, and we can test out this bloody claw build. Alright, the build for Morgato. Blood Raptor Talons, I have 42 arcane with the respec. Gives me 86 bloodlust buildup, which should be decent. Then we go Wing Sword, Millicent's Prosthesis, Blue Dancer, Lord of Blood's Exaltation. If I was min-maxing, it's probably better to have Ritual Sword instead of this, but I want to do a multi-hit build, so fuck it. There we go. Need to heal. Get him! Ow. Right, what are we doing? I might kill him right here. Oh my god. They're so good, dude. Oh my god. Damn. I'm not as big of a fan of the talons as the other claws so far, but they're still gross for now. Anyways, murdering the man with the nasty feet for the second time unlocks the mountaintops. And on my way to the fire giant, I stopped to grab the smithing and somber bellbearing 3s to finally upgrade my claws again. I finish up one of the longest running sections in the game and decide to first upgrade my venomous fang to plus 19. To make these little snakeheads even better, I head to Seathwater Cave where I find the ever beautiful Cumbug Duo, my glorious kings. I smack them up and get the Kindred of Rot's Exaltation for a damage buff when poison is procced in my vicinity. With that done, I can test out the fangs once again on the fat bastard. We've got Bloody Venomous Fang, we'll use Golden Vow, Kindred of Rot's Exaltation, Blue Dancer, Millie's Prosthesis, Lord of Bloods. So attack buffs on bleed and poison. Then I have to be butt naked for this. Multi-hit. I do have Craigblade on these too. Let's not forget to use that. Do have the spike tier on. Just getting a little frame rate right there. Leave me alone. Give me that ankle. There we go. Do you, boo. There we go. It's that grass. Get out of the way. Very nice. Great start to phase 2. I mean, he's got no health left, dude. Could've gotten the eyeball right there. I'm just scared of the fire breath when he lays down. Damn. There it is. Brother, first try again. Holy shit. Wonderful. The claws were a bit slow there, but Fire Giant is a thick boy, and most things feel worse on him. Before I head to Farum, I stop around the lands between grabbing pots and, most importantly, the crafting kit to make myself some sleep pots. I also get Flame Grant Me Strength since I finally had enough spare runes to invest in Faith to use it, and it's essentially another free damage buff for now. With that, I can officially and tragically sacrifice my wife to get to the land before time. I run through here a bit and snag another Somber Bellbearing before arriving at the Godskin Duo. I decide to invest in a bit more damage here and head to Wyndham Catacombs, which holds one of my beloved scorpions, specifically the Lightning Scorpion Charm, which is a 12% lightning damage buff. I make plus 19 Lightning Bloodhound Claws since the duo is slightly weaker to lightning, and finally respec for 58 dex to maximize my damage. I also stop to grab the Faith tier to use Flame Grant Me Strength, and with that, I'm ready to fight the Foreskin Duo. I'll let Past Ratty explain the build, and I'll admit it now, I forgot I got the Scorpion Charm, so I won't use it here. Very funny. Rat is dumb. Let's give this a try. We're going Golden Vow and Flame Grant Me Strength. We got Lightning Claws, because that should be my best damage. Ritual Sword, Blue Dancer, Millicent, Lord of Bloods. Then we got Faith tier to cast the spell, and Lightning tier for damage buff. And of course, let's make some sleepies. Alright, get the blue ready. Shit. Hooked up my buffing order. That's okay. All the buffs are active. See how much damage we do. Oh my god. Alright, you want to jump? You want to jump for me? Come on. Shit. Bold. Why are you doing that? Wait, you can riposte here? I didn't know that. Shit. Into the Thunderdome. Fuck. Fuck off. As per usual, the 4 Skinsises fall without incident. Time to begin a mild side quest. Step 1. Murder an old man in a village for half a coin. Call me Snape the way I dumble her door. Suck it, Albus. Step 2, snag the iron wet blade and then make some keen claws. And then we check in on O'Neill's brother, Niall. This fight goes pretty quick because I decide to use bewitching branches to get Niall's boys to beat him up. After that, it's just play pretty patiently and whittle down his health. This fight is the first one that actually really doesn't lend itself to the claws, as he attacks very quickly, but patience is a virtue or something, and I beat him down to claim the other half of my Hallowed Tree coin. Now I can use my full secret medallion to get to the Consecrated Snowfield, and it is time once again to get more powerful. First things first, I get Flaming Strikes, since it's a badass Fire Ash of War. Next, I take that to the tree in Caelid and let it absolutely blast damage to get me the fire buffing tier. Then I head to a fort in Mount Gelmir for the Fire Scorpion charm to complete my fire buff. I'm taking all that new shit over to this other tree in the snowfields. He's a bit beefier, but fire versus wood is a mathematically solved battle, and he eventually falls, leaving me with a Thorny Crack tier which buffs multi-hits. Very, very useful. The plan now is to get into the DLC. To do that, I just have a quick 1v1 with the Sanguine Noble, who is a little annoying, but does end up getting scratched to death anyways. That opens up a teleporter, which takes me to Mogwin, and it's just a quick hop and a skip from here to the boss room. And now, I just have to do a little respect to balance my dex and arcane, and I can face Mohg, falsely accused. So we're going Bloody Venomous Fang, we'll do Golden Vow, and Flame Grant Me Strength as buffs. Then we have Blue Dancer, Milson's Prosthesis for multi-hits, Kindred of Rots, and Lord of Bloods for when we proc status effects. Then we got Thorny Tier for more multi-hit damage, Green Spell Tier for more stamina to hit more, and of course, we'll use the Shackle. There we go. That is actually obscene damage. Oh, that was awesome. I did not think I'd get the phase skip there. However, we have made a massive, massive mistake. And by we, I mean I. And by mistake, I mean I forgot to get the white mask, which is a hat that buffs your damage after bleed procs. It would have been absolutely goated for this run, and I'm actually pissed I killed Mohg and now it's unobtainable. However, I am really against cheating in my runs as well. So even though I could just open up Cheat Engine and give it to myself, I won't. So onwards and forwards to the DLC. As usual, to start off here, I get my Skididdly fragments and pull a lever to release some water before running off to Gaius. I get to Skidoo level 7 on my run, and since the Hog Rider is weak to holy damage, I make a quick detour to get the Holy Scorpion charm, and also to make a faith respec for my character. Time to see how the claws fare against my first DLC boss. So we have Sacred Venomous Fang, because for some reason it has the most damage of all the claws. Golden Vow, Flame Grant Me Strength, Blue Dancer, Millies, Sacred Scorpion Charm, not Lord of Bloods, Kindred of Rots Exaltation, then Holy Tier, Thorny Tier. I like this build. I'm hitting him with my fucking bare fist. Let's go. I'm a dog. Getting off all those buffs is a right pain in the ass. The damage looks good off of it. Oh! Why you suck, dude? Chill. We got the poison on him. That's good. Little damage buff. I hit him while he's like that? I don't think so. Nice. Keep her going. Oh. Keep it tight. Get him. For an early Gaius? Fucking, what was it, 2 tries? That's not bad. Not bad. The claws have definitely slowed down here, but the DLC is scaled stupid high, so fair enough. I make my way past the Pigman to get more Skidoo for Blessing level 9. I also make my way the other direction and blow a giant horn like a Viking warrior of old to halfway unlock Finger Mommy before heading out. Up next, I want to head south, and in my way is the Ancient Dragon Man, who's on his way into turning into a Magma Worm. I think that's the lore. Anyways, it's an NPC fight, so I run unless I can get him locked in combos, and when I'm out of stamina, I run again. A boring but effective strategy that finally gets me access to the southern part of the map. Here I can run through some lovely areas to eventually get to the Cum Horse. Along the way, I also got enough skidoo to get to level 10, and I'm feeling pretty good about taking on the skeletal goop creature. So we got Golden Vow, Flame Grant Me Strength, Sacred Venomous Fang, Jump Attack Armor, Ritual Sword, Sacred Scorpion, Jump Attack Talisman, the Prosthesis, then Holy Tear, Thorny Tear. Jump Attack Holy build with a bunch of buffing. I like it. Fuck. Alright. Cum Horse, attempt 2. Oh my god. The damage. How do you do so much damage? Who the f raised you? You hold still. There we go. That's damage. That was a mistake. Get him. Oh, I fucking missed. What sort of scam are we fucking running here? Yes. Pardon? You stop being weird? What if I just... Normal R1s are doing way more damage? Yeah, which is crazy. Like, I have the full jump attack set up, and somehow fucking R1s are better. I mean, that's just claws, I guess. It's just how they want to work, which is fine. If I get a chance to jump attack, I'll take it. He runs too, it's so annoying. Yeah, they're just literally better. Brother, I have 2 things buffing my fucking jump attacks. And they miss! What are we doing? Jump attack. I mean, yeah, if I get the double hit, they're good. I'm just not always getting that double hit. Hold on, I need ritual shield. Leave me alone. Stop being cringe. He's hitting me. Stop being cringe. Thank you. I'm trying to get those. Yeah, you do your thing over there. I'm gonna heal. That feels early. Fuck was that move? Is he gonna like spit fire at me real quick? No, he's just gonna be cringe. Come on, PK. Let's dance, baby girl. Stop stalling on me. Let's have some fun. Yeah, there we go. That was nice. Heal again. Don't let him get you. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's stalling. Where are my kukris? Kukris are claws, right? I'm allowed to use them right here. Surely. GG's. I missed. GG's. I missed. Fuck. Come here. Stop. Is this it? There it is. Okay, that's starting to look better. Also, I'm a bit disappointed the jump attacks weren't better, but oh well. Nearby, there is my second horn, which unlocks the Finger Mommy fight. But first, I respec to Arcane because Mommy is weak to bleed. Then I get to talk to this creepy fuck, Ymir, a bunch, and then the chair becomes a door, and I find a fellow claw user, Absolute Chad. I murder her and get the Claws of Night, which were the final ones I needed to acquire. And now I'm pretty much ready for my tier. I'm running the usual Millicent, Lord of Blood, Ritual Sword, Blue Dancer, and Thorny tier build with the buffs, and I'm feeling good about this one. Oh, good move. Thank you. You're doing that right now? Strange move select. Don't hit. That was really bad. You want to do your thing? No? Interesting. That's right. That's right, baby. Talk shit to me again, chat. Do it again. I'm locked in. Also, that was so much fucking damage. That really wasn't me. Shout out Claws. That felt amazing because I actually really hate that boss. Time for my next victim. I head into Bellarat all the way to the lion who does not wipe before respecking again to Faith so I can set this thing on fire. Hopefully. Let's see. Flame Guarantee Me Strength, Golden Vow, that's typical. Flame Art Bloodhound Claws, also typical. Millies, Lord of Bloods, Fire Scorpion, Blue Dancer, Flame Tear, Thorny Tear. That's a hot start, dude. So sick. Oh my god. I'm so good at the game. It's crazy. Holy fuck. Well, there's the damage. Hello? What you doing there? Oh, there's a lightning. No, I could see it. I knew it was coming for me. That sucks. Is that gonna hit? Oh my god. Hold on, let me take every hit. We need to have no heals left for Cinema. Which one do we get? I need Cinema. No heals left. Just me and the Cruster. Let's go. Let's go. Cinema. Yeah, the claws are too free. Fire is good. Noted. I'm going to take that same build over to the Sunflower then, because it's even weaker to fire, so surely it'll be even better. I swear to God, that's purely a vibe check dodge. I didn't get the follow-up. Penis. Can I get here? Essentially, yeah. Oh no. What will I do? Dodge. 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 Beautiful. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, why am I jump attacking? That's so much better. I want to be facing this way. I can't remember anymore. Yeah, it works. Ow. Clocked me. Nice. Fuck. I got really greedy right there. Oh no, my worst fear. Nice. I don't think I remember this dodge. We can try. my god, I do. That's crazy. GG's. Damn, the fire build cooks, brothers. Up next is going to be the Twincess Rellana, but I need some stuff to fight her. First things first, I take on the Noble in Volcano Manor, and it's really gross, and I almost feel bad I had to do that to Fatty. No, claws are balanced, dude. Claws are balanced. But with him dead, I can go deeper into the manor and grab both the Dagger Talisman to boost crits and Royal Knight's Resolve, which buffs your next attack by 80% or 35% if your next attack is a crit. With that, I get a smooth dex respec for a lightning build, which Rellana is weak to, and then it's back to the DLC to hit this nice little skip and completely ignore running through incest and finally fight Rellana. I think I still get a good buff off of Blue Dancer from this. Whatever, we got Lightning Hook Claws because Rellana is weak to lightning. We're going to try to parry her. We also got Millicent's Prosthesis in case I do decide to smack her. Ritual Sword, Crit Talisman, Blue Dancer, Thin Lightning Tear, Thorny Tear. All right, come here, my queen. What are you doing? Two things happened there that I didn't understand. That's crazy. I need to go find more sacred. Can you not? Brother. Okay, you can parry that. It's gonna be 3. Damn, that's like all my heals already. Well, we better hope this damage is good enough. Fuck me. Alright, don't heal. Just take the riposte. 7,600, not bad. There we go. Take another one. Not as good without Royal Knight's Resolve. Holy shit. Alright, I guess I just need like one more riposte. Oh no, this is free damage. Free damage. Alright. Oh shit. Let's dance. Let me finish it with style. I'll fucking do it. I'm gonna get this fucking... I'm getting this parry. Come on. Oh, that was not parryable. That was... Come here! Take it. Fun fact, claws all have a 110 crit instead of the regular 100 value most weapons have, so that build was actually better than it normally would be. Kinda weird, but that's some fun info for you. Up next is the long run to Midra, starting at Darklight Catacombs. This run is uneventful, and I finally arrive at Jori with essentially the same build I just used, but with fire instead of lightning. Unfortunately, in this fight, the back shots look kind of weak, and just hitting the boss almost looks better. Either way, I'm shitting damage, and in short order, the Guardian boss is out of the way, and we can make our way to the Lord of Chaos. The run to Midra does take a while, but is otherwise uneventful. I just truly hate this area, man. It's so empty and long. I do finally get to the boss, and now it is time, once again, to cook. We're going back to a more classic double status effect build here, because Midra is weak to Frost, so we're using Frost. Lord of Blood's Exaltation, Ritual Sword, Millicent's Prosthesis, Blue Dancer, multi-hit magic tier. Oh my god, that is quite the opener. And there's the bleed. Holy fuck. Okay. 1, 2, 1. I mean, we just get another Frost here and we're fucking pretty much good to go. Jesus Christ. I'm in shock. That boss quite literally has the most health of everything not named Rykard in the game. It is Rykard and then it is Midra. And Rykard has 80,000 fucking health in his 2 phases. Rykard's insane. Midra is the most at like 42,000. And that fight was probably under a minute. Bro, that's insane. Disgusting. That worked so well, I'm just going to take essentially the same build over to Messmer. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Who's my favorite guy? Messmer. Oh yeah, that's damage. I threw right there. I missed. Heal? That is not a heal. God, that's crazy. Oh, I'm getting hit. I'm healing again. Yep, I deserve that. Can I get it this time? Thank you. No. No, I just want to go into phase 2 with 0 heals. Again, on another boss. It's all part of the tech. There's the bleed. What are we doing? Big snake. Nice. Alright, this third roll always gets me. And I don't know why. You're gonna... Oh. Oh, I'm out of heals. Shit. I didn't realize. We'll get him right here. It's fine. That's right, baby. Good fight, but as per usual, I'm throwing for content. And by that I mean I forgot to assassinate Hornsent. Fuck. I hate the NPC fight and I always kill him, but I guess this is the run where I just want to make everything harder for myself. So yay, triple NPC fight later. For now, I head up the Dragon Cliffs to face off with the mighty Balrog. And I guess I'm ass at this fight because Bale beat my ass for over half an hour and I just ended up quitting the stream because I was getting salty. However, it is now the dawn of day 2, and I have already forgotten whatever happened yesterday. Bale must die. Step 1, upgrade the Claws of Night to +10. Then I decided to balance out my build with a ton of dex, but also more endurance for dodging. I grabbed the Smithing Talisman to buff throwing attacks, and also murder yet another tree for the Opaline hard tier to raise my defense. So 77 dex, Claws of Night, Throwing Talisman, Ash of War Talisman, Full Health Damage Talisman, Lightweight Damage Talisman, Magic tier, Opaline tier. Now that I've put some thought into my build, let's run this shit. See how this looks. Alright, do I get 2 right here? Why is the damage lower? Please explain. Please explain. There it is, 2,500. Okay, so there is like a physical hit to be aware of. Holy fuck. Boom. Yeah, that's much better than everything else we've been doing so far. Holy shit. Owie. Here we go. That's the wrong button. I'm dead. I'll drink again. You bitch. Yeah, come here, come here, come here. Yeah. God. It's actually pretty fucking legit damage. Nice. Yeah, come here. I deserve that hit. I don't think that dodge was supposed to work, but I'll take it. Oh, this is actually like perfect. Oh, fuck me, not this move. You absolute scammer. Bang. All right. Claws of Night are fucking gross. God, Bale is such a goated fight, but goddamn does he also always make me work. Like that though, the DLC's almost done. All that's left now is a quick run through Rao, and one bug lady is between me and the endgame. Yeah, it should be good. So we'll use Blood Flame on the Bloodhound Claws with Lord of Bloods, Millicent's, Ritual Sword, Blue Dancer, Thorny Tear, Opaline Tear. Yeah, it doesn't look exceptional. What are we doing? Oh, that's nice. Nice. I never dodged that move. Fuck. Am I safe right here? I think I am. Cast again. And we're back. Oh my god. Stop touching me. Zoom. That sucks. Oh, she's gonna hit me. No, she's not. I'm better than that. Nice. Oh, Impaling Thrust is kind of nasty right here. Heal! Heal twice. Fuck. Alright. God, it's really not a bad Ash of War on this weapon. It's kind of crazy. That missed. Get her. Nice. That felt free. The end of the DLC is nigh, gentlemen. I just have a long run through Inner Limb before I have to face off with Lita and co. And chat dropped some elite ball knowledge here. Apparently, NPCs don't dodge the Claws of Night Ash of War, which makes the fight a lot freer. I still just essentially run and then hit one attack, but it goes a bit faster when the enemies literally never dodge. So I'll take it. With that Hellscape finished, I get to run to Radahn and set up my build. First though, I grab the Spear Talisman, which buffs thrusting counterattacks, which is essentially any type of piercing damage when an enemy's in an attacking animation, so it can be procced a lot. I run that with the Warrior Jar Shard, Smithing Talisman, and Blue Dancer for this fight, planning to abuse the Ash of War. Never could do it poiseless. I mean, it just makes phase 2 a little sketchier. It's really not that bad. God, the damage is obscene. I've always known Claws of Night were good. I really like them, but I was unfamiliar with their game. There's the bleed. All right, what are we doing? Jesus. That was an awkward start. But we're back. Never mind. Fuck me. We're not back. We're stalling. There we go. He's out of stamina. There we go. Kinda back. Kinda gotta keep an eye on that green bar, which has not been a thing so far. Holy shit. Double drink. He's treating me like I'm stupid. We're gonna make it out. Barely. What are we doing? Oh, shit. Nice. Alright, no health and a dream. Not gonna be able to get far enough away right here. We're gonna have to go. It's cinema. I can't get hit, baby. Well, I can maybe take one. Let's not do that. There it is. GG's. Hell yeah, brothers. The DLC is done. Time to go bully the base game again. First off, I take that same build that went to war with Radahn, and 3 shotgun blasts later, Ghost Loretta is dead. Now I get to talk to the blue mommy Ronnie, and she asked me to get her a knife, so I go and get that for her. Then she dips but gives me a key to a tower where I find the curse mark of death to fight a zombie dragon. And I actually want to do that for once because I have plans. To get to Deeproot Depths, I return to the sewers where Mohg's projection is lingering long after he is dead, which is a bit weird, but he gets murked. From there, I'm on to Fia's chumps. Fortunately, the Claws of Night continue to be unreadable for NPCs and are spitting absurd damage, so that's not even a consideration. Once they're down, me and Fia cuddle for a bit and have some pillow talk so steamy it actually just kills her, which unlocks my next fight. I'm rocking the same throwing build I've had for a bit now, and I think this is gonna be dirty on Fortisax. Now let's see if we can get headshots. I doubt it, but what in the world was that? Am I smoking dick or did that just happen? What the fuck was that damage? Where did it come from? Come here. I want to see that again. Hold on. Oh my god. What just happened? Devious. I like seeing big numbers. In the interest of even more big number, we are going to Faith respec for a fire build and light some torches to unlock the big moose. We're going to use Flame Art Bloodhound Claws. We got 60 faith for that. Golden Vow. Flame Grant Me Strength. Then Millie's Ritual Sword, Fire Scorpion, Blue Dancer, Flame Tear, Thorny Tear. And I feel like the damage should rip. Holy, yep. Crazy. Who could have seen that coming? That should be it. Are you alive? There's no way this thing is alive. Fuck me. Honestly felt like a death to me. Jesus Christ. What are we doing? There we go. Fair and balanced, as all things should be. Poor Moose, man. I always abuse him in these runs. Time for yet another respec, though. Back to Dex. There are like 20-something larval tiers in this game, by the way, and I tell you what, I might just fuck around and use all of them in this run. Anyways, Rykard is next, so I get Lionel's armor for the poise to not get staggered in his lava. Because to fight him with claws, I'm gonna have to stand in that damn lava. God, please, just let the damage carry. We're gonna use Cold Hook Claws, because Rykard automatically resets Frost, so Frost Bleed, gonna be nasty. We get the poise, then we have Blue Dancer. Why is that Kindred of Rots? That needs to be the Bleed Talisman. Blue Dancer, Lord of Bloods, Winged Sword, Millicent's Prosthesis, Thorny Tear, Opaline Tear. Okay. I mean, that's respectable, I'd say. I think that's alright. Half health already. Nice. Give me one more. I know you want to. There it was. Oh, wow. I even got a stagger. I don't think... Yeah, I won't be able to hit that. Give me the foot. Give me the foot. He likes to move is the problem. Okay, he's sitting still. This is beautiful. That's so much damage. Oh my goodness. There is skulls flying at me right now. I think I just ignore those. Where's the foot? Stop. There we go. I fully just ignored the skulls. Beautiful. Okay, right card was actually very smooth. I'll take that. My next boss requires another journey. First, we gotta get teleported to Ainsel before running all the way to the big rot pond, then across it to finally reach the space anal beads, aka Estelle. I respect to Arcane here because Estelle bleeds a lot for a creature made of bones and rocks. At least from my memory. I didn't really check the stats here. We'll find out. Alright, so we're going Occult Claws, because they have stupid damage and then more bleed buildup. Then Millie's Prosthesis, Ritual Sword, Lord of Bloods, Blue Dancer, Thorny Tier, Opaline Tier. And if my calculations are correct, and they usually are, the damage is going to be fucking stupid. Yep. That's fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. That's one combo. It's like almost half health. Don't run. Let me hit you. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. I mean, that was a challenging fight, I would say. Well, that was gross. Moving on, I make a quick run back through the Lake of Rot for the Mushroom Crown, which gives a 10% damage buff whenever poison is procced near me. So, I put that on and set up an Occult Venomous Fang, since with Arcane scaling, Occult does a fuck ton of physical damage, with the Prosthesis, both Exaltation Talismans, and Blue Dancer, with the Authority Tier to take on all two heads, Placidusax. Come here, Plassy. I want to see if I can actually do damage to you for the first time in fucking 30 runs. Oh, I missed. There it is. Oh, I ran the wrong way. There we go. Yeah, that's good damage. Holy. Yeah, you run, buddy. You run. Nice. Alright, what are you up to, Plassy? Oh no, what a terrible way to die. Oh, I got out of there. Alright, we're good. You know, that worked pretty well, but I kind of want to test this out again, so I'm going to take the same build straight over to Malekith, no changes. Malekith will probably get fucking melted by this. Oh, I didn't jump. Sage. He's poisoned though. I mean, these next couple hits should be pretty nasty. Oh, yeah. That's good. I'm trying to hit you and you're really not making it easy. Come here. Oh shit, run. Oh shit. Yeah, Claws have the balls problem on him. You get cucked by the hitbox. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Oh no, he roared. Fuck. Heal. 1, 2. Nice. Alright, what are you doing now? GG's. Bang. Yeah, it's a decent build. I think double status effect is still like just better on pretty much everything. But it's not bad. With Malekith dead, I accidentally have nuked a city, and it's time for Gideon the all-yapping. I returned to the occult Bloodhound Claws here for max damage with the basic setup you're probably the most used to seeing in this run. I'm just really hoping to kill him before he moves, because Gideon has been known to do some fuck shit. GG's. Well done. Gideon ratted a little bit there, but I was more agile and aggressive. I hit another dex respect before heading to Chad free with the usual double status effect build. Because at this point, we've seen everything, and this is just clearly the best way to run the claws. Not a lot of damage. Hold on. R2 on this? Oh yeah, I can. There's the bleed. That'll be more damage. Nice. Nice. Oh, so good. Fuck, I was supposed to hit him right there. G fucking F, brother. Holy. Yeah, claws are still hot in the end game. Before we finish, let's head to the Halleck tree and fight everyone's favorite boss. I am of course not talking about Loretta, who did get in my way, and like earlier, kinda just got absolutely smoked for trying to stop me from progressing. I am instead of course talking about Melania. I put on the classic Frost Hook Claws for this one, and head in to see exactly what one of my favorite weapon types can do against the strongest enemy in the game. She does to that. Damage isn't bad. Not crazy. Alright, she does micro stagger to the R2s. I missed. Good damage, holy fuck. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? That's a lot of damage, fuck. I might need to get rid of the blues. I was already backing up, so I guess we're running. Oh, she clipped me. Shit, dude. There's the bleed. There it is. Craig Blade, my beloved. That's good damage. Holy fuck. Ah! The clones. No. What will I do? They're so strong. Alright, what are we doing? Actually, it looks like the R1s are staggering her. They are? Wait a minute, what? There's no way. That cannot be real. No way fucking Claw R1 stagger Melania. It's fucking insane. Holy shit. They do. That's it. One boss left. I put on the old night claws and head in to finish the game. Scratch him. Oh yeah, we like that. That's like almost scripted. It's insane. GG's. It's a solid start. Ignore those runes. They are simply fake news. Ash of War. Jesus. Did I manage to stall Elden Stars? Doesn't quite look like it. I'm in a little bit of a mess. Question is simply, how long do you want to wait? Alright, you get to do triple rings. Feel proud. Oh, that's it. You can't do that move. I'm simply too good for you to pull that shit on me. GG's. Alright, that's it. Final claw rankings. Claws of Night #1. They're fucking busted. Bloodhounds, Hook Claws, Raptor Talons. Then Venomous Fang situationally is like #1. But can be Ash. Overall, busted. Claws are fucking insane. And there we go. That's what an Elden Ring run looks like using just claws. They are pretty insane, but more importantly, a lot of fun. If you like this video, maybe consider watching some of my other ones that are on screen now. Until next time, be good, be kind. Adios.